It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Navy is lined up quickly here. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Blocked by the receiver.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They go with a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Bringing pressure.
Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Pass caught. Can he get in?
And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The tight end has got it.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
On the move now. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Miss, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Navy is lined up quickly here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Defense not pressing this time. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. The offense will take their first timeout of the half to talk strategy here.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No press here. The defense backing away. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Navy is lined up quickly here. And the running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? That picks up a first down. A spotted at the 39. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Navy, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route line. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's contact on the throw. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Locates the tight end is complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Navy is lined up quickly here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Good enough for 1st down yardage. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
That's caught. It's Jones. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Golden Eagles will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll hand it off. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's reeled in. It's Flanagan. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. Navy is lined up quickly here. Secondary backed up off the ball now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And a nice 4th down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, midshipman. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Hand off to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the 2nd half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Navy will snap it from the red zone now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down play for this offense. A direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Receiver in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Here comes a handoff. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll try the option play here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. They are pouring it on now. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. They'll try to run it with the option. He's got room to run. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk is Navy in the lead. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Chewing clock with the running game. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The defensive penalty moves the ball closer now on second and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's caught. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Golden Eagles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Direct snap to the back. Running with purpose.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's a quick grab.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Third down play here out of the shotgun.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Second down play coming up. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and